Hello and welcome to the Cosmic Egg, 14th episode, I think. I don't know. It's September 11th. And so this also is the anniversary of the 9/11, and where the United States, of course, they used nanothermite and thermate to cause a controlled demolition on the triple towers, not the twin towers of New York. It's the triple towers. A lot of people don't know about Building 7 or haven't heard about it. So yeah, look that up. Architects and engineers for 9/11 stick to science and know the truth. Anyway, so today's episode is about rock and roll, man. Rock and roll on 9/11. That's right. So we're looking at intros and powerful intros, and there are literally thousands. So 9 out of 10 chances you're not going to hear your favorite song. I'm sorry, but there's just so many amazing song intros that are guitar dominated and hold a lasting impression on musicians and people and fans alike around the world, and become very famous for those intros. And so you're going to hear some today that, and I think most of them are going to be familiar to you, even if you're not into that genre. So I'm going to play a few today. There's going to be a lot of rock and roll, so brace yourself. Okay, because they produce some of the best guitar riffs on the planet in history. So we're going to be hearing some of those great numbers today. So without further ado, let's start off heavy. So what I want the person to do who's more into maybe orchestratical music, country and western, things like this, what I want you to do, because there's not a lot of the genre in this lineup today, is I want you to imagine yourself playing the guitar in front of an audience, playing the song that's being played, actually air guitar it. Get into that mode, because that's the only way you're really going to feel the energy come through. If you can truly do that guitar, put out that passion and try to feel that passion, because that's really where it's at. With passion and the sound of that guitar and the notes it plays. There's something in there that's very potent in every one of these intros, so it's up to you to find it. So without further ado, we are going to start with a smashing good group that has so many amazing intros. I could just play them all day long. And their name is AC/DC. Most people have heard of their name, and they have so many good songs, so many amazing intros, you could play them all day. But we're going to start off with one of their best. Let's begin with Let There Be Rock. Some guitar intros are so incredible, they are immediately captivating in the first couple of notes and just hold you for that duration. And this next song is no exception. It is by the amazing band, the Canadian band, Rush, and the song, Closer to the Heart.
To start to mold a new reality, closer to the heart, closer to the heart. The blacksmith and the artist reflected in their art.
This next song involves what many people consider to be the best guitarist in history, and that is Jimi Hendrix. And we're going to listen to Voodoo Child. Next up is a song originally done by the Kinks called You Really Got Me, but I want to show a version of it that's much more potent, I think. It's been improved upon, actually. And that is the version by Van Halen.
Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm chewing. Girl.
So I guess you can see why I chose that version. That is such an amazing guitar intro. Next up, we have the ever-popular Aerosmith and Walk This Way. The 80s also brought us Def Leppard, and they came out with this memorable intro in Photograph. I highly doubt there's a single listener that hasn't heard this song before. It's by Guns N' Roses, and you know what song it is. Sweet Child of Mine. Okay, let's go back a few years and check out the band Free with All Right Now.
There she stood in the street, smiling from her head to her feet. I said, hey, now, what is this? Now, baby, maybe she's in need of a kiss. I said, hey.
This next song is one of the best that captures you right from the beginning and holds on to you, and is by one of the best bands that ever existed, Led Zeppelin. Whole Lot of Love.
You need cooling, baby, I'm not fooling. I'm gonna send you back to schooling. Way down inside, honey, you need it. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. Oh, want a whole lot of love. 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 You've been learning, baby, I've been learning.
Here's a song and band not everybody may remember, but may remember the actual music. And the band is called Toto, and the song, Hold the Line.
It's not in the way that you hold me. It's not in the way you say you care.
This next song is one of my favorites. It is an amazing song by a band called the Scorpions, and the song, Rock You Like a Hurricane. This next intro will surely be one of the most world-famous intros by a guitarist named Eric Clapton in the band Cream, and the song, you've probably already guessed it, Layla. Once again, we're going to return to that really heavy sound and go for AC/DC, and the song this time, Thunderstruck. This next song was done by a band called ZZ Top, and guitarists will already know what song I've picked, Grange.
Rumors spreading round in that Texas town about the shack outside Grange. And you know what I'm talking about. Just let me know if you wanna go to that whole mile on the range. They got a lot of nice girls. I'm racing. Well, here it's fine if you got the time.
This next guitar riff is so good that it's played through the entire song and never gets boring. And who pulled that one off? David Bowie and Rebel Rebel. This next song is a favorite for many heavy metalists and is a song done by Ozzy Osbourne, and the song is Bark at the Moon. This next song is done by musical masters Pink Floyd, and the song, Wish You Were Here.
So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to train your heroes for ghosts?
Next up, we have heavy metal band Metallica and Master of Puppets. In closing, I'll just repeat, there are thousands of songs that belong on this list, but just don't have the room. So in closing, here is the great Led Zeppelin and Stairway to Heaven.
There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying